My grandmother was born in 1913. Her name was Edith Maud. Her mother abandoned her, her brother and her sister when she was 4 years old, and she was sent to live in an orphanage where she was separated from her siblings and spent her whole childhood. She was working as a maid when she met my grandfather in the park one day. He was a merchant seaman with broad enough shoulders to care for her. She couldn't resist rescuing ill-fated creatures. Once she rescued a particularly lucky bird the cat had been playing with and sellotaped up its throat where it had been ripped with a wicked claw. It survived and flew away, still wearing the tape. Well, that's what she told me. She was a true believer in socialism, proudly displaying a photograph of herself and Harold Wilson in her living room. When I grew up, we were great friends. Everyone said we were a lot like each other. Creative, absent-minded, passionate about our beliefs, rather unconventional. We would meet at weddings and go for rebellious cigarettes together behind the gravestones. When she was widowed in her late 60s, she started writing poetry and stories. She began going to night classes, pewter modelling and wood carving. She took her O-level in English literature at 73. She got a B. She brought home her creations and displayed them with her other knickknacks, a wooden lion which took weeks to carve from a design she'd copied on tracing paper. On the morning of my wedding, it mysteriously threw itself from the top of the Welsh dresser. I remember picking it up and hoping it was my grandmother's spirit letting me know she was thinking of me on my big day. Or maybe she was trying to tell me, don't do it. The next time it fell was when I returned from hospital after giving birth to my son on my father's birthday. As I howled through the agony of childbirth, I remember being aware that my grandmother had been doing just the same thing exactly 59 years earlier. She would have appreciated this marvellous coincidence of dates. On the day I enrolled for my second year at university, it fell again. I was reminded of how much my grandmother would have approved of my own journey back into education and how fortunate I am to have had such an inspiring lady in my life.